The thing I like about President Obama is, man, I'm really into education. I want these black kids to be educated. That's the easiest way to be successful. Unfortunately, I think we brainwashed our kids to think they can only be athletes and entertainers. You know, that's the thing that drives me crazy the most. I want black doctors, lawyers, engineers, teachers, firemen, policemen.
And they see a black president and realize that's also
who Ivy League educated. I'm like, you can do this. You know, all our role models are Karl Malone, Patrick Ewing, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Jay-Z, Beyonce. Well, those, I can count those on my fingers. But we got black doctors and lawyers and engineers out there. You got a much better chance of being that than being one of the 400 best basketball players in the world and playing in the NBA.
What about how President Obama is doing his job? Just had a bad election.
Yeah.
His approval ratings are even lower than yours and mine.
Yeah.
Yours anyway. And he's having a rough go.
Yeah. Well,
right, what's he doing wrong?
Well, I don't know if he's doing anything wrong. I just think that our country is sad. You know, you asked me about Clarence Thomas and President Obama. Man, these people, we're brainwashed by television. They tell you, you got to be liberal, you got to be conservative, you got to be a Democrat, you got to be a Republican. And I don't think people check the facts. The economy is better than it's ever been. We came out of the worst economics, like people don't even know that. You know, we just went through one of the worst depressions ever. And in the last few months, it's just going crazy. He got comprehensive health care for millions and millions of people. He's bringing our troops home. I'm not sure what he's doing wrong. I don't think people are actually looking at the fact.
You could give him any advice to get through that and to have people like him more. Because, and it's not like for someone like you, being liked or disliked isn't necessarily key to your job. But when he's not popular, he's less effective at his job.
Well, I wish that he had been more. I think the president is just too nice of a guy at times. The one thing I admire about President Bush, hey man, when you're the king makes the rules. He did it, whether you agree or not, you have to do it your way. And I think at times President Obama is such a nice guy. You know, you got to do it your way. I told you earlier about when you're a coach. One thing I admire about Greg Popovich, even Mike Krzyzewski, you know, guys like that, you got to do it your way. You're going to get fired at some point. But if you let your players dictate and run the show, you still gonna get fired. And then you're gonna regret not doing it your way. And I think at times, President Obama is like, hey, you're the president, you can do what the hell you wanna do. They'll get over it. I mean, you can't please everybody.